Hello, welcome back to my channel. So this is another edition of Sit and Craft a While. And as you can see, we are going to be working on, well, actually what I am working on are some I say faux, time cards. I actually made this myself as a digital, but yes, I did create this digital right here, and it is just a time card. I am making like these little pocket things that I saw Carrie the crafter making, but he had actual, you know, like manila folders and the time cards and stuff. So, but anyways, what I am doing is I am going to create like a pocket here, a pocket for the back, and maybe like a little tuck spot the way Carrie the crafter made it. Let me do this one real quick. So these are about 3 and, let's see, what is that? I think it was supposed to be 3 3/8 by like 8 7/8 is the measurement. It's close, but not really. So anyways, I'm going to flip this around, and with it upside down, so this is the top here, I'm just going to flip it over, and then I'm going to fold it up. And I'm really not measuring, I'm just kind of guesstimating here. At about, let's say at about 3 1/4 inch, I'm going to fold it. And then I'm going to fold this top part so that way we don't see a white strip there. I'm just going to fold it down so that way it's like that. And just barely going over. There we go. So now it looks nice on all sides. So even if you just wanted to use this as like, you know, something to put in a pocket or something, it would still look nice on the back and the front. And yeah, there we go. And that's the way that's going to go. I'm actually going to kind of give this edge right here a little love. So I need a piece of paper. And I've just been using my alcohol ink, or my alcohol markers, rather, to kind of add an edge to some of these things. There we go. So that way it kind of, you know, gives it a little something something. I also, this is very strange, I know, but I made my own kind of watercolor type inking thing. And this is just like a wet sponge with a little bit of glycerin and some watercolor, what do they call them? Watercolor, what you call it? These things. Yeah, so, and I just like kind of mixed it in, and now it's nice and wet, and now I can't, oh, my cat always gets into things. It's gone forever. Oh, there it is. My cat is just like a cat. He's just like a cat. So that's kind of the color it does right there. So I just kind of do that. And then I can go over the edges. It's a little too wet in my opinion, but that's fine. Just kind of go over that. It's just going to add to it a little bit. It kind of blends in a little better in my opinion. So now that's done, I'm going to get I finally broke down and purchased a circle punch here. There we go. So now we have that little thumb notch there. And you could even notch this. Let's notch that too, just to indicate that it's a spot for us to pull things out of. There we go. Oh no, I went too far. That's okay. Let's just kind of see how far down. Let's just add some color there since you can see it. Alright, so there's that. I think that looks pretty good. I'll probably trim this edge because it is a little off. But now let's go ahead and glue the edges down. Just trim that off. I think that looks pretty good. I quite like that. It's not as robust. Now, if I would have printed this out maybe on cardstock, it would be a lot thicker, but I think this paper would be fine. So now we got a pocket and a pocket if we so choose to glue it down, and it's just going to sit like that. See? Oh, look how cute. Specimen. Yeah, that's really nice. Super easy too. And he even showed how to make these without time cards, but I was like, I like the way that looks, you know, and I don't have any stamps that mimic writing or anything like that. So I was like, you know what, I'll just hop on Inkscape, find me a picture of one, and just recreate it basically. I did take some liberties with it. I used a different font with it. I don't know if you can see the font, but it's more like a typewriter font, and that's what I wanted. There we go, nice big thumb notch. I don't want to get it stuck in there. Let's just make this one kind of a small thumb notch. Just like that. And we'll just add that right in there. There we go. I think that looks pretty cool. I like it. So there's that. Of course, I cut all this by hand, so it's not going to be perfectly straight. Alright, so there's two made, and they look kind of different, kind of the same. I kind of like the way that looks. So let's decorate this one. We can add flowers, because right now the theme of my journal that I'm working on right now is kind of like floral. So I'm trying to stick to a theme. Okay, you may have seen me making the journal cover for this. If not, I'll leave a link up there in the description, or in the iCard and in the description box, so you can check it out. As you can see, I still have not sewn in my signatures. Still working on it. So here's the window. This is what I made for it here. Actually used a bunch of different elements, like digital elements, to create this picture here, and then just put it right on top of some glitter paper, some glitter cardstock, because I thought that would be cute. And I thought, oh, it'd be like a window, you know. It is actually a window, so put a window on there, and that goes right in there like that. I thought that would be cute, you know, like the deer are looking through the window. I don't know. Just something. And this is what I was working on pretty much for quite a while. This was an envelope. And yeah, I've decorated this. These are chalk pastels that I just kind of scribbled with on there. And yeah, this is the window from the envelope, and these are the ones that I decided to add to it. Nobody is perfect, and you know, our little butterfly, and then you flip it over And it's the same thing, but a little different, and this one says persist. Yeah, I thought, number 1, persist. Number 2, nobody is perfect. I don't know. I don't know. But that goes in there, just like that. Like so. Okay, so I also printed off some words and numbers and stuff on some tea-dyed paper. So we might use some of these. One of these, yeah. Let's use number 3. Number 3, you say. And these are some other ones that I just created myself. Let's put it like right here. Number 3. And if I use this, yeah, let's use that. That would look interesting. Hopefully nothing bleeds too bad because I did use an inkjet printer. And what I'm gonna do, first of all, is I'm gonna grab kind of a softer color there. I'm all about trying to use what we have, you know, around the house instead of going out and buying extra stuff. Of course, I know it's very difficult sometimes. You like see the latest and the greatest and you're like, oh, I gotta have it. I mean, I broke down and finally bought the archival ink. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad, it wasn't too expensive. And those will last forever. But yeah, I was so tempted to buy some of those Tim Holtz stamps, but I don't know what it is, but I'm so against like buying anything that has the name Tim Holtz on it. I don't know. Don't ask me why. It's a thing for me that I'm like, because I hear it all the time. I hear his name being thrown around by like all the crafters that I watch. It's like Tim Holtz this, Tim Holtz that. And I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna buy Tim Holtz things. But I got this close to buying some of the stamps that are branded with his name. And I was like, no, don't do it. You're going against your convictions. But here we are. So I'm going to use some gel medium for this. So hopefully we don't have any incidences. Oh, I already took off the top. Yeah, I don't know what it is about me and not wanting to support Tim Holtz. I'm like, if I can do it myself, that's exactly what I'm going to do. You know, I'm going to make it myself. I'm going to do it myself. If I can figure out how to do it, I'm going to do it. I mean, I have all the tools. I have a computer. I have a printer. I have a Silhouette Mint. Of course, it only makes things that are so big. I am looking for this. Oh, great. I just dropped it. Let's grab this. I actually have a little palette. They finally had this at Dollar Tree. And I was like, oh my god, I'm getting it. So which side do we want it? I want it going that way. So just going to very gently go over this with the matte medium. There we go. And stick it on. I thought I was going to use the brush, but I'm going to use it just to kind of spread out that matte medium. Oh no, I'm a little too rough. That's okay. I think it looks kind of nice when it's kind of beat up. I got a little too rough. I got too excited, guys. I mean, of course I did. Of course I did. The only thing about doing things like this is that you have to clean everything, like the brushes, everything. Okay, so that, let's add, I found these stamps at Dollar Tree. I know. I went on a Dollar Tree hunt yesterday and I found these stamps and I thought, oh my god, they actually have something that's kind of, you know, on par on what I'm looking for. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. This one says travel, so I thought, I know it's a time card, but let's just pop it right there. There we go. See? Oh yeah, and I found this one as well. And I thought that was nice. Always follow your heart to create magic. But we're not using that one. But I think I'm just going to leave it like this and keep it kind of simple. This one, I'm going to use the big tip of this because, whoop, that's a lot. Oh, that would be so cute. Okay. Yeah. Alright, anyways, guys, I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me. Thank you to Carrie the Crafter for inspiring me to make something similar as he did. I'm pretty sure he saw somebody else make it and he did it and all this stuff. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it inspires you. I have an idea of where I'm going to put this. I'm actually going to put this on one of my envelopes that I am going to be decorating. So it's probably going to go on the opposite side of my envelope, something like this. And then this will turn into a pocket probably. And then we'll have this here. So that's the idea of doing something like that. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Bye!